Hi my lovelies, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a life update video because we've been away for I think it's about 5-6 weeks, and I wanted to explain to you guys because there has been a lot happening behind the scenes. So I just want to fill you guys in the loop and say I am so sorry. That's why I was trying to post some short videos just so that you know that we are still there. But let's just get straight into this video. Okay guys, I'm gonna try not to waffle on in this video, and I'm just gonna do the video for you guys and try not to bore you. So that is what I'm attempting to do now. So the first major thing that's happened, I want to just quickly clarify, baby Teague is doing absolutely amazing. We are 19 weeks pregnant. We have our anomaly scan next week, which I will be doing a vlog video on. But I had a few comments, is baby Teague okay? Baby Teague is fine, doing absolutely amazing. So one of the first, we've had a few little hiccups. So the first being the telecoms, which is obviously the internet, keeps going down. So at least once a month, we have got no internet for about a week and a half. They do not know why it's happening or anything like that, but it does. Kelsey's playing on the floor, so I'm sorry if you can hear the shouting. So yeah, our internet went down. I came down with the flu, so I was not very well. Really bad running nose, my sinuses were playing up, really bad chest, sore throat, and lost my voice a few times. Yeah, I was not very well with the flu, but Kelsey and Nick had a little bit of a cold, but luckily enough that's all they had. Now the first big major thing that has happened was about 4 weeks ago. We was involved in a car crash. Now, when I say car crash, it was not a massive car crash. It was just a small crash. We were out with our friend that day. We went shopping, you know, different things like that. We took her home, and on the way home, I was driving down the road, which was a 30-mile-an-hour road, but I was doing 22 at the max. And I saw a woman indicating right, stopped, but indicating right. And she was on the phone. It's like she really was just, she looked as if she was waiting there. So I carried on. I did slow down a little bit, but I just carried on driving. And all of a sudden she just turned right. And by the time obviously she turned right, I tried to slow down, but my passenger left side got hit. And yeah, so yes, I was not a very polite woman when I got out of the car. I was not very polite. I cannot pretend that I was nice and polite. I was not, guys. I was very shaken. I was very angry. My complete instinct just took over to make sure that Kelsey was okay. And I was just panicking about Kelsey. There was nothing, even though she was perfectly fine, everything, I just could not. I was just panicking the whole way through, which obviously, that's the mothering instinct. But yeah, her car was completely written off. We had a damaged bumper, damaged headlight, but we could still drive on. So we called 111, explained what happened. We got told to go down to A&E. Kelsey, myself, and the baby was checked over. Nick basically refused to be checked over. I did have whiplash, so for a time being, I was really struggling with like really bad neck pain, shoulder pain. Yeah, that was not the greatest. About 4 days after the crash, we had a phone call off her insurance company where she admitted that she took basically full liability, that the crash was her fault, blah blah blah. We had to send pictures of our car damage. So we done all that, and probably about 3 days later, we had a phone call saying that our car was basically written off as a category N. Now, obviously different countries do it different ways. In the UK, category N basically is that the damage of the vehicle is not worth the value of the car. So in order to repair a car, it needs to be less than the value. If the repair of the car is the same kind of, it like there's not much difference, it is classed as category N right off. Now, originally before the crash, our car was valued at £4,000. Since the crash, it's gone to about £1,500. So we've lost a dramatic increase of value on our car because of the crash. And primarily most of that is the category N write-off. We bought the car off the, so they basically said to us, if we take, they offered us compensation, and they were like, if we take £600 off the compensation, you can keep the car, which we did. We've done the repairs, the car is perfectly fine. We are perfectly fine. The baby, I had a scan, baby T was doing amazing, really healthy. So, you know, we are tip-top, ready to go. And I don't know if you're new here or not, but when I started this channel, we were in B&Bs, we were homeless, and then you guys joined us in our journey of getting our home. Now things are changing. We are being moved again, no fault due to our own. When we moved in, we was made aware that there was a couple on the top floor that were not the best. We tried to stay away, kind of distance ourselves from them. Nick, being a very kind person, they asked for a cigarette, Nick gave them a cigarette, and since then it's just been complete harassment, knocking our doors all time of day and night, ringing us, constantly asking for money, cigarettes, can we do this, can we do that, and a lot of things has been happening in the block where a number of the residents no longer feel safe here in our homes. So because obviously Kelsey, it is affecting Kelsey, it's not official, but we do think that some of her nightmares are linked to what's been going on in this flat. With the slamming of the doors and stuff like that, it seems to have had an effect on her, which is not what we want. And obviously the unborn baby, we've been told we are being moved. We don't know the exact location we've been moving to yet. We don't really know when we're going to be moving, but we are going to be moving probably very shortly. We will be moving, so you will be seeing a lot of like moving day vlogs and different stuff like that. And I think we've got the cold, we've got the crash, we've got the flat problems. Yeah, I think that is a very short but long synopsis of what's been happening. It's just been a very, very stressful time, guys. But we make it through. We'll get through it, and we'll come out of this better and stronger than we was before. So I do just want to say again, guys, I'm so sorry that we haven't posted recently. It wasn't an intentional, I'm not going to post anything. It was just more of, I did not physically, mentally, emotionally, I did not have the motivation to be able to film videos for you and edit videos, and kind of, I would literally pretend to have a smile on my face and pretend that I'm this happy, like my happy normal self, when really I was absolutely breaking inside. And that is why we took the break from filming, just so that we can get everything sorted, cleared, you know, and we move on from there. So it won't happen again, guys. I've said I've had like 1 or 2 breaks, and I really don't mean to, but there's just so much happening, it's overwhelming. But yeah, we've got a few videos already lined up for you guys, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and click on the subscribe button, and I will see you soon, guys.